today I'm going to analyze the presidential debate between Harris and Trump, and I have got the ABC partial transcript of the presidential debate, and I also gathered the data from a secondary source just for local analysis. And for the ABC partial transcript, I mainly use GPT 4.0 model. So let's see what the result I get. So basically, if I keep asking ChatGPT 4.0 model about the presidential debate claims made by each candidate, and it will give me this statistic. It actually categorizes the claims to be accurate, misleading claim, and also exaggerated. So after running the analysis of the transcript, it actually keeps on going beyond the scope of the transcript. So eventually it made around 124 claims extracted from the speech of each candidate. And you can see on the left-hand side, Trump has more claims than Harris. And you can see largely of the Trump claims are exaggerated, and the false is 25.8%, and the accurate claims only 12%. And there are also 24% of the misleading claims. However, on Harris' side, the accurate percentage is much higher, although in general the total claims is inferior, less than Trump's side. Okay, so on the right-hand side, I actually subjectively imposed a 20% error margin. Okay, to see if the model makes some 20% mistake, how would they range? So basically, with partially checking the actual transcript and partially hallucination, you can see that this model can give us this statistic. Okay, then I tried to limit the hallucination. So first of all, I asked another model, Copilot, to actually analyze how many paragraphs in this transcript in ABC website, and then tell the GPT model, okay, there are these many paragraphs. Okay, can you analyze the paragraph one by one? So in this way, I actually give it a limit. However, there may be still some hallucination. It actually has I would say the error margin is around 2 paragraphs. Okay, not many. Okay, but it is still we cannot avoid hallucination still. So we need to guide this model every step forward. However, in this version, we can see the Trump claims are still higher, okay, in percentage view, higher than the Harris claims. And the inaccurate claims made by Trump is still large, okay, 37% of the total claims of both sides. And you can see 27.2% of the accurate claims in the total claims. And the Harris side has accurate claims higher than the Trump side. Okay. And on the right-hand side, you can also see the bar chart of the claim counts and also 20% error margin. Okay, so basically, we cannot give a conclusion about whether the analysis is accurate or not. First of all, if it is accurate or not accurate, we need to verify from different sources. As I read one of the posts by one of the professors in university, he actually said now some of the sources like the websites or internet content keeps disappearing. So whenever we do a fact check, now the difficulty has increased. Okay, so basically, if you are going backwards to check some of the facts which are recorded by internet, the difficulty will increase as the time progress forward. The other thing is about the model. Okay, so the first point is that we assume that the model can get all the internet content. Okay, but the internet content could disappear, so it is very difficult for the model to verify the claim. Also difficult for us. The second point is about the training set of the model. If the training set of the model was largely favorable to Harris' side, so the eventual results will pivot to her side. Okay, but I do not know how many training data are used to train the political side of arguments. So we don't know. Okay. The last one is that natural language processing and large language model analysis are totally different things. Just like you see in the next page. Okay. So uh, if I tried to do the local analysis on the transcript, but it is very computational heavy. Okay, I needed to use multiple models. So the fastest one to count the word and also to give a word cloud, this is the most direct thing I can do. But if I really want to do the natural language processing, it will involve much more efforts. Although I have not done it yet, if you are interested, I encourage you to do also your own analysis. But it is not so easy. So this is a partial analysis made by my side. I wish it could give you some useful information. And if you want to dig deeper in the language processing, please try different tools. Now we are going back to the ChatGPT phase and see how the chat goes. So basically, as you can see, this is the first attempt I tried to analyze the transcript. I actually save it to a PDF format and start to analyze, right? So at first, the model actually just displayed the okay, first of all, he asked me to identify which is the first paragraph I want to start with. I just provide. So it actually goes on to check the fact, but it did not do the function call, like to cross-check with internet content or so on. So basically, the whole chat is based on the training datasets of the GPT. So it keeps on going to check each of the claim, but it does do a good job to separate one paragraph or one piece of speech to multiple claims, so you can view it clearly. And at some point, I ask the model to actually start counting the claim types. So from this point forward, the statistic will start building. And as you can see, at first, some of the paragraphs are well analyzed and all based on the true transcript until I think around here, right? Until here, actually the model starts to hallucinate. This is not the actual text because I just search the partial wording. It's not present in the transcript. So the model starts to hallucinate. Okay. So let's keep on going. And eventually we get the statistics and we can ask GPT to analyze, okay, display the data analytical results, okay, as I just showed you before. Okay, this is version number 1. You can see that the model hallucinated a lot and we get this results. Then let's see another version. In this version, I actually guided the model to make sure that the response is more accurate or at least statistically more robust, I would say. So this time I also simplified the count to accurate and inaccurate, okay? Because I want to say I don't want to analyze the emotion, like exaggerate or not. I want to say, okay, is this fact or not fact? Okay, it starts to analyze. And this time, I only ask it to show the first sentence, so I can quick check if this paragraph exists or not. And it does the job. Okay, just to save time, I ask it to do 10 paragraphs for each time. And eventually, I think about here, the paragraph, if I remember correctly, is around 48 or 46. So it actually go beyond that. So even if in the beginning your prompt actually guide the model through to make more accurate results, you still need to guide until the end. And with a small margin of hallucination, we get the below results. Okay, so this is just a quick analysis of the Trump-Harris transcript. I wish it is useful for you, and wish this could also be a good start for you or for me to analyze the similar language contents in the future. If you have any question, if you want to discuss anything, feel free to let me know, and have a nice day. Bye bye.